The world spins faster, technology promises connection, but many still feel alone. We yearn for meaning, we search for purpose. Our modern lives feel fragmented. Traditional institutions are struggling. Where do we turn? How do we find our place? The answer might lie in a surprising place: spiritual innovation. This isn't about dogma or old rituals, it's about fresh ways to connect. It's about finding meaning in a changing world. People are seeking new paths to the sacred. They are creating spaces for belonging. This longing for something more is a human constant. It transcends generations and cultures. It whispers to us in moments of quiet reflection and shouts at us in times of upheaval. And it's leading many to embrace new ways of being spiritual. Spiritual innovation is a response to this longing. It's about finding new ways to fulfill our deepest spiritual needs. These needs are ancient and universal: the need to belong, the need to become, the need to connect to something larger than ourselves. It's about more than just personal growth, it's about creating a better world. Spiritual innovation recognizes our interconnectedness. It seeks to heal the wounds of division. It calls us to build a more compassionate and just future. Spiritual innovation is a creative force. It combines ancient wisdom with modern insights. It uses technology and tradition. It honors both individual journeys and collective transformation. This is not about abandoning the past, it's about building on it. It's about taking the best of what we know and using it to create something new and life-giving. To understand spiritual innovation, we can look at three key elements: spiritual integrity, project sustainability, and community support. These elements are the foundation upon which meaningful and lasting spiritual practices are built. They ensure that our spiritual endeavors are not only genuine but also capable of enduring the test of time and fostering a sense of belonging among participants. Spiritual integrity means staying true to the heart of spiritual seeking. It's about authenticity and intention. When we talk about spiritual integrity, we are referring to the core values and principles that guide our spiritual journey. It involves a deep commitment to honesty, transparency, and a genuine desire to grow and evolve spiritually. It's about seeking connection, not exploitation. True spiritual integrity fosters relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. It encourages us to build bridges rather than walls, to seek common ground rather than division. This connection is what makes our spiritual practices meaningful and impactful. Project sustainability asks, can this last? It's about building for the future. Sustainability in spiritual projects means creating practices and structures that can endure over time. It involves careful planning, resource management, and a long-term vision that ensures the continuity and growth of our spiritual endeavors. It means ensuring that spiritual innovations can thrive over time. This requires a commitment to ongoing learning and adaptation. By embracing sustainable practices, we can create a solid foundation for our spiritual communities to flourish and evolve. This includes practical considerations like funding and leadership. Effective leadership is crucial for the sustainability of any spiritual project. Leaders must be visionary, yet practical, able to inspire and guide their communities while also managing resources wisely. But it also means fostering resilience and adaptability. Community support is essential. A resilient community can weather challenges and adapt to changing circumstances. This adaptability is key to the long-term success of spiritual innovations. Spiritual innovation is not a solitary pursuit, it thrives in community. The support and involvement of a community provide the necessary energy and resources for spiritual practices to grow and evolve. It is within the community that individuals find encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. This means creating welcoming and inclusive spaces. Inclusivity ensures that everyone feels valued and respected regardless of their background or beliefs. By fostering an inclusive environment, we can create a vibrant and dynamic community where spiritual innovation can truly thrive. It requires listening to diverse voices and respecting different paths. Every individual brings a unique perspective and experience to the table. By valuing these diverse voices, we can enrich our spiritual practices and create a more holistic and inclusive approach to spiritual innovation. These three pillars, integrity, sustainability, and community, provide a framework for understanding and evaluating spiritual innovation. They serve as guiding principles that help us navigate the complexities of spiritual growth and development. They help to ensure that these new expressions of faith are grounded in values, built to last, and supported by a vibrant community. By adhering to these principles, we can create spiritual innovations that are not only meaningful and impactful, but also enduring and inclusive. Section 4. Global Expressions of Spiritual Innovation. 4. Emerging Themes. Across the globe, spiritual innovation is taking countless forms. From ancient traditions being revitalized to new practices emerging, the landscape of spirituality is more diverse and dynamic than ever before. We can see 4 global themes emerging: technologies of spirit, resistance and reclamation, embodied experience, and secular spirituality. Each of these themes represents a unique way in which people are connecting with their inner selves and the world around them. Technologies of Spirit explores how technology can deepen spiritual practice. In our increasingly digital world, technology is not just a tool for communication or entertainment. It has become a medium for spiritual growth and exploration. This includes virtual reality pilgrimages, meditation apps, and online spiritual communities. These innovations allow individuals to experience spiritual journeys and connect with like-minded people without the constraints of physical distance. These technologies can connect people across geographical boundaries and make spiritual practices more accessible. They offer new ways to engage with spirituality, making it possible for anyone anywhere to find a sense of peace and connection. Resistance and reclamation involves reclaiming spiritual traditions from the margins. This theme highlights the efforts of communities to preserve and revive their spiritual heritage in the face of modern challenges. This includes indigenous communities revitalizing their ancient practices. These efforts are not just about preserving the past, they are about reclaiming identity and asserting cultural pride, and marginalized groups finding empowerment through spiritual connection. By reconnecting with their spiritual roots, these groups are finding new strength and resilience. Embodied experience emphasizes the physical body as a site of spiritual practice. This theme recognizes that spirituality is not just a mental or emotional experience, it is also deeply physical. This includes yoga, dance, and other forms of movement. These practices help individuals connect with their bodies and find a sense of harmony and balance. And other forms of movement. Movement-based practices are a powerful way to experience spirituality, allowing people to express themselves and connect with their inner selves in a tangible way. It also encompasses practices that connect us to the natural world, such as forest bathing and eco-spirituality. These practices remind us of our deep connection to the earth and the importance of nurturing that relationship. Secular spirituality seeks meaning and purpose outside of traditional religious structures. In a world where many are moving away from organized religion, this theme offers alternative paths to spiritual fulfillment. This can include practices like mindfulness, gratitude, and acts of compassion. These practices help individuals cultivate a sense of inner peace and purpose without the need for religious affiliation. It often emphasizes ethical living. By focusing on values such as kindness, integrity, and responsibility, people find ways to live spiritually fulfilling lives, and social justice as expressions of spiritual values. This theme highlights the importance of aligning one's actions with their spiritual beliefs, creating a more just and compassionate world. Section 5. Seeds of Change, Real-World Examples of Spiritual Innovation in Action. Around the world, we are seeing inspiring examples of spiritual innovation in action. These examples are not just isolated incidents but part of a larger movement towards integrating spirituality into everyday life. In Brazil, Afro-Brazilian religions like Candomblé and Umbanda are experiencing a resurgence. These spiritual practices, which were once suppressed, are now being embraced by new generations. These traditions, rooted in African spirituality and blended with Catholic elements, offer a powerful path to healing and empowerment. They provide a sense of identity and community, helping people navigate the complexities of modern life. The Muslim community in the United Kingdom is another example. Here, mosques are evolving to meet the needs of their congregations in innovative ways. Mosques are becoming community hubs, offering services beyond religious practice. They are places where people can come together to learn, grow, and support one another. They provide job training, language classes, and spaces for interfaith dialogue. These initiatives help to build bridges between different communities and foster a spirit of cooperation and understanding. In Japan, the ancient practice of forest bathing, or Shinrin-yoku, has gained global popularity. This practice is more than just a walk in the woods, it is a mindful immersion in nature. This practice involves immersing oneself in the sights, sounds, and smells of the forest to promote well-being and reconnect with nature. It has been scientifically proven to reduce stress and improve mental health. These are just a few examples of the many ways people are reimagining spiritual connection in the modern world. From urban gardens to ancient forests, people are finding new ways to connect with the divine. These innovations are as diverse as the people who create them, reflecting a wide range of beliefs, practices, and cultural contexts. They show us that spirituality is not a relic of the past but a vital part of our present and future.